Cops discovered an evil mother's body collection. Let's see what happens.
Police? I just found something
I'm gonna say off rip, she did it.
in my garage.
I don't even have to see nothing else. She did it.
Okay, what is it? It's a little baby.
Pleasant Grove police received this chilling 911 call. Upon arrival, they met Darren West, who was visibly shaken after speaking with his wife, Megan Huntsman, about the grim discoveries in his garage.
And I just said, what the hell is this? What have you done? And I always found something. She goes, oh, you did?
Get that for
Tracy, you gotta see one of these videos one day and not watch it, so we could react to it together, type shit.
Please don't get it.
As they stepped into the garage, they had no idea the horrors that awaited them inside.
I remember there being some sort of form of tape. As we got deeper into that box, we'd find a second child.
There.
Oh my God, what?
Could be more. Like I said, I can't remember a damn thing.
How many do you think there would be?
Holy what is going on?
On April 12th, 2014, Darren had just returned home after serving time in prison for drug charges, only to stumble upon a horrifying scene in his garage and made this disturbing 911 call.
Pleasant Grove Police? Oh, yes, ma'am. Can I have a...
Wait. So he was in jail serving time. So do y'all think, like, she just couldn't handle it? Because I don't know too much context yet. Like, are these her kids or whatever? But it feel like her mans was gone and she just couldn't handle it. For drugs?
Officer, come to this address.
And your name?
My name's Darren West. I just found something in my garage. I think it's a miscarriage.
Can you be more specific? What do you mean by a miscarriage you found?
I have no idea. Just please send an officer up here.
Oh, he was in jail for drugs. Oh, so he was there for a couple months. So I'm going to predict these kids have been dead for a couple months. Y'all don't realize how often this happens, bro. It's very rare for a father to kill children. Like, unless it's like one of those weirdos who like kidnap children. But to kill their own children is very rare. It's always the mom. And I don't know why. That is odd.
Sounds like you may need medical.
It's been wrapped up in a plastic bag and it stinks.
Okay, what is it?
It's a little baby.
When police arrived at Pleasant Grove, Utah, they saw the garage door wide open, and Darren stood outside with his family, who had come to help him move in. Just one look at him, and the officers knew they were in for something dreadful.
Who lives here?
Us three.
1, 2, 3.
Gotta be honest, though. Cops probably have, like, the most fun job. And maybe fun isn't the word, but, like, one of the most interesting jobs. These niggas be running into all types of situations that you could never even fathom or imagine.
It's a double house. The basement and the upstairs are two different.
My two daughters live here. See, we've been cleaning the garage.
Okay.
And then got a 48-hour pass, and I have...
Here. We went on home and my dad was in a halfway house. You've been cleaning out the garage.
I'm trying to get, because I've been gone for so long. And
anyway, there was a box over there. It was all wrapped up.
Yep. I think I'm kind of on point. We're going to see what happens, but yeah, he been gone for months. And these kids probably been dead for months.
And he says, what is this?
The box in question was an ordinary-looking fruit box, sitting just outside the garage, and its exterior was tightly sealed with electrical tape. Inside, they found a bag, also wrapped in layer upon layer of duct tape, as if someone desperately wanted to keep whatever was inside, hidden forever. When the investigators finally peeled it open, what they discovered would haunt them for years to come. It was the lifeless body of a fully decomposed baby.
There were boxes.
It's one thing if they find a baby in there, right? But you find the baby fully decomposed. Kill this woman, bro. Kill her. In GTA. Fully decomposed means like that's not I don't even think that's a couple months. That got to be like a year plus. Fully decomposed, gang.
Boxes from floor to ceiling on all 3 walls. There's hundreds of boxes. How are we going to get through all of these? So we contacted the medical examiner's office, and they sent out an investigator. Bewilderment, shock. I was speechless. How could you fathom something like that? The big obvious question is what is this child doing here? Who's the mother? Where did it come from?
The officers quickly sealed off the scene, unsure of what had truly happened. But one thing was clear. It was now a homicide investigation.
This shit crazy, bro. It's like moms really mean that. Some of them, when they say I brought you in this world and I can take you out, they really mean that shit. They really mean that shit. It's insane.
They began searching the area, moving from box to box, not knowing that what they had just uncovered was just the beginning of a much darker and more chilling story. But the question was, where was Megan? Right now, she was the only person who could hold the answers to this troubling mystery.
Let's start off with, is it your wife? Where's your girlfriend?
I'm still married to her, but
Okay, so legally, according to law, it's still your wife.
yes, sir.
Okay, why don't you tell me what her name is?
Megan Huntsman. What happened is when I went to prison, she stuck around for 2 or 3 years and she took off.
But she is with a boyfriend now.
There it is. I knew it. He was gone for years, bro. And now she got a boyfriend too. I wouldn't be surprised if he was in on it as well. I'll be honest. 2-3 years. Yeah, them kids been dead for over a year, for sure.
Where is she?
Fucking sad.
In West Valley somewhere. We just had her on the phone. She said it was his.
And I just said, what the hell is this? What have you done? I go, we found something. She goes, oh, you did?
Get that for her.
Don't call the police. Don't call the police. I'm going to get it.
So she said it was yours. Logically, is that true?
I don't know, man. I never knew she named it.
So, for the time being, the officers focused on Megan to understand about the unfolding events.
I wanna see her interview. Don't call the police. I'm gonna come get it. Bitch, please.
Are you able
That
to help
wasn't
us
happening.
understand what's going on here?
Are you slow?
It was a miscarriage.
Hell no.
It was like 9 years ago when he first left.
And how far into your pregnancy?
Nine years ago when he first left. What type of drugs was that nigga selling? He must have been trafficking. 9 years, goddamn. But oh my God, them kids been gone forever, bro. And nobody noticed. And they was probably too young to be in school, so nobody noticed that they weren't attending. Or she told them that she was moving. Some bullshit. When he first left, so he left multiple times. I'm calling it like I see it, bro. She got overwhelmed with having all these kids. She felt like baby daddy didn't love her no more. So why the fuck should she care about these kids? They just reminded her of him every single day. That's how these things go. That's how these things go.
Were you?
For the most part.
How soon can you come down here? Our detectives need to ask you some follow-up questions so that we can, rule out any kind of foul play. Okay, listen to me. I need you to stay at your residence. We're going to have a West Valley City officer come pick you up.
Get her in the office.
It wasn't just
I need
Darren
to see
who
her
was
talk.
disturbed. The neighbors had also noticed a strange, foul smell coming from the garage. As more officers arrived at the scene, they were tasked with meticulously searching every inch of the property of what was quickly becoming known as the House of Horror.
Damn.
Meanwhile, Megan was brought in for questioning by Detective Beckstrom. His first goal was to understand why she had hidden the baby, instead of reporting it to the authorities or seeking medical help. However, in a few moments, the story took a turn more twisted than ever.
Well, you know why we're here, what we're here to talk about. Just start at the beginning and tell me what happened.
Well, we were doing drugs a lot. That's what he was in prison for.
Uh-huh.
I got pregnant
Right.
right before he left, and I really didn't know because I thought it was just stress and stuff.
And he went to prison in 2006.
Yeah.
How far along were you when he went in?
What year was this? I didn't. Did it show on the body cams? Oh, it didn't show on the body cam. Okay. Oh, but it says April 12th, 2014, though. 2014? Okay, yeah.
Months.
Where did you have the baby?
In the house, in the bathroom.
In the house that you and Darren lived in. Describe to me what happened.
Well, I was having a lot of pain that day. I didn't go to work. My kids were at school.
She was 100% doing drugs still.
Went in the bathroom and just sat there and then just pushed really hard. And I was blue and wasn't crying. And I was by myself and I didn't know what to do. And I couldn't get it to cry or anything.
Then what happened?
Bro.
I got scared and I wrapped it up. Not being smart.
And I wrapped it up. I know it's very minuscule, but it just tells a lot. I wrapped it up as if it was a fucking taco or some shit, my nigga. That's your whole baby, bro. You talking about you wrapped it up. I wrapped him up. I wrapped her up. You know what I'm saying? Something that makes sense. Instead, you just looking at it as a fucking item, apparently.
You guys, I'm in shock. It was stupid of me to do it.
What do you mean when you say you wrapped it up?
You remember? It was towels and garlic butter on it. I put it in the box.
What would you have done differently? Looking back.
Called the cops and told them that I had a baby and that I couldn't get to breathe and have the paramedics and stuff come.
Megan repeated the same story she had told Darren, that the baby had been a stillborn. Despite appearing visibly upset, there were many details in Megan's account that just didn't add up.
Yeah.
So you're on the toilet, you have the baby. You said you tried to get it to breathe.
And she said something about so she had it because she said 7 months, right? Yeah, some off.
What did you do?
Well, I tried just to clean his mouth out and stuff. And
Oh, okay.
I couldn't get a response at all.
Okay.
I couldn't feel a heartbeat or anything.
Okay. So you clean the baby's mouth out, try to get it to breathe. And then what?
I passed out for a little bit. I think I lost a lot of blood. And then I just remember my kids got home from school and I just told them I wasn't feeling them. And then I cleaned myself up and I went and got a box.
And then as far as you...
So your kids came home and you hid a bloody baby body in the bathroom from them? How was that possible? Oh, no. I don't know, bro.
You know, unless someone else moved it. The baby's been
Please tell me. I know it says body collection. Please tell me she didn't kill her other kids, bro. Please.
in the box in the garage since
Please.
that first year that Darren went to prison. Okay.
We clean that garage every year, so.
Were you worried somebody else would find it when you guys were cleaning the garage?
Yeah.
And so what would you do to make sure that didn't happen?
I just kind of slide it and like sweep around, you know, and then set stuff.
That's a great fucking question. You making her look even worse. She premeditated this shit. She's sweeping around, putting stuff on top of it and everything to hide it. Also, if you're cleaning this garage with her every year and you don't smell a decomposing body, you're a fucking bot. I'm just gonna be honest.
On it, and you know, well, they knew that part was already.
Are we dead ass?
Megan's story seemed like a justification. With her husband gone to prison, she was left overwhelmed with stress and
Fucking called it.
Was deeply influenced
Overwhelmed
by drugs which clouded her state of mind. But the more the detective spoke with
Weirdo.
her, the more their doubts grew.
That's so
Weirdo.
scary. You know, I don't know what I was thinking. I have no idea.
Do you remember if the baby was a boy or a girl? So, did anyone else know that you were pregnant?
I don't show at all.
Did you tell Darren?
No, I never.
Okay. Had you ever had any stillborn?
Well, imagine
babies
you so
prior
big
to
you
this?
don't even look pregnant.
And on these miscarriages, did they all happen at home?
What happened at home?
All right. Is there anything else that you think I should have asked?
So why are you getting pregnant, bro? I'm gonna be honest, gang. Like, you keep having miscarriages, bro. Like, leave it alone. Obviously, God don't. You already got 3 kids from what I saw in the picture. God don't want you to have no more, shawty. Fuck the pro-life bullshit. Get that motherfucker aborted straight off rip. What are we talking about, gang?
Asked you that I haven't asked you?
Obviously, your body not built like that. The fuck?
Is there anything else that you want me to know?
Nigga,
No, we really
fuck your
want
morals.
The right thing for this baby. Proper burial and closure for you and for your family. You know, your husband went to prison, you're raising the kids on your own, and you're overwhelmed. And I can understand that. I mean, Darren just found out that he had another kid that he didn't know about. So,
I totally understand that.
what do you think proper closure looks like? Anything else?
Me going to jail.
Well, it's clear that we think you should go to jail for this, that you recognize you've done something wrong. We haven't made any decisions like that. We're still just trying to put the story together at this point.
What struck as odd was Megan's fear of going to jail if the baby was truly a stillborn. If no crime had been committed, aside from the unlawful disposal of the body, why did she carry such a heavy guilt? There was something deeper she wasn't saying, and the detective could feel it. Meanwhile, at the house, the officers pressed on with their
Yeah, it's like, how do you keep having miscarriages, like, so far in? Like, 7 months, 8 months. Like, you having these miscarriages mad late every time? Like, what are the... I don't know too much about it. Maybe, you know, I'm not a fucking doctor. But how many times, though? Like, how is it that consistent?
search, which led them to another suspicious box. Inside, they uncovered a deeply disturbing scene. That was just the start.
I remember there being some sort of form of tape over it. And then as we opened it up, there's heavy padding and packaging, more plastic wrap. As we got deeper into that box, we did ultimately find a second child. I felt angry, and I remember thinking, what in the actual hell is going on?
Each box they opened carried an overpowering stench, with a strange liquid seeping through the bottom of the bags.
Oh my God, bro. Strange liquid. Oh my God.
Inside. The officers
What the
immediately
fuck?
reported it to Detective Beckstrom, who confronted Megan in hopes to get answers.
What
But
the fuck?
nothing could have prepared him for her response.
We have investigators in the house right now. They found a second baby. Will you please tell me about that?
There's more. Hey, I'm sorry. I have hit every one of them, and he had to have known I was pregnant.
What?
There's more. Hey, I'm sorry. I have hit every one of them, and he had to have known I was pregnant through most of them.
There's others? How many?
I'm not even sure.
Oh my
I've done so
God.
many drugs and stuff. Doing it all I can't even remember.
When?
Oh my God.
All through the years.
Megan had a long history of
Okay. So now I take back my comments earlier. Cause yeah, if she's still doing all this fucking crack and meth and shit while she's pregnant, well yeah, you're gonna get a fucking stillborn. And that is gonna be pretty consistent. But it's just so crazy. Like, instead of like reporting it, because you're not gonna go to jail for a stillborn, even though you were on drugs. That's not like illegal, I don't think. Like, they could say it's child abuse, but it's also like, I feel like that's probably a gray area. But like, you hiding all of the bodies every time. So that's more than drugs, bro. That's just meant like something wrong with you.
drug abuse,
Like, that's just
particularly
some sick
methamphetamine, and was known
That's
to
just some
drink
sick
heavily
shit.
as well. These addictions had ruined her ability to make rational decisions, but they were no excuse for taking a life.
Absolutely not.
Despite her claims it was clear she was still hiding something, a truth so gruesome which would shake everyone to the core.
And if it's easier for you to remember, if we want to start after you had your first child, when you had the first miscarriage.
One, right after we moved in, I can't even remember. I remember when I had in the tub. They were all stillborn. Every one of them.
Were they
7 stillborn children. Holy fuck, dude.
full term?
No, without me.
Okay, so how many do you think will we find in the garage?
4.
Damn.
Did
I know it said 7 on the clickbait, but 4 is fucking insane on its own.
you put all 4 in the garage?
Yeah.
Did you keep them in the same place in the garage? What did you?
Nasty
It
work.
was covered.
Okay.
Nasty
and so all 4
work.
boxes are in the same place. Okay. Well, I just want to be able to relay to the detectives what they're gonna find. And so all 4
Yes.
are in the
Yes.
cabinet in the garage.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and give her the electric chair, and we're gonna shock her for every single baby that there is. So let's just tally up a little 7 shocks, and go ahead and send her to the other side, bro. Legitimately.
Why didn't you call for help?
Legitimately.
People know I'm pregnant.
I mean, this is Utah. It's not common for people to have a lot of kids.
Oh,
Like,
because I was young. Because I was so young.
several years later, though, when this happened, I mean, you're not so young.
I know. But like I said, the drugs, they mess with you. Bad.
I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Like, the drugs probably did mess with you, sure. But no, just no. 7 times? Or let's say she said 4. Even 4 times, nigga, 1 time. What the fuck? You putting the baby in a box, gang? Like, what is wrong with you?
So you're telling me that because you were on drugs, you weren't making good decisions?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Does it feel better to tell the truth?
Yeah.
Aw.
All right. Okay, just a minute.
Stupid ass.
After hearing that more bodies were hidden in the garage, Detective Beckstrom quickly contacted the officers on the scene. Over
It's
20
more than the drugs, the more she did it. Exactly. And you say you don't remember, right? And the way she's making it seem is like she's not doing drugs no more. But then also she did so many drugs she doesn't remember. But you remember that there's multiple bodies in the garage, though. And you remember how you hid them, right? Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, bro.
30 officers combed
Fuck
through
the
every
drugs.
inch of the house, searching for hours.
Drugs don't
And while the
explain none of this.
investigation continued, so did the interrogation.
Can we
Because I'm going to be honest, like, I feel like somebody on drugs would be a little bit more sloppy, right? They wouldn't wrap the fucking box in a shit ton of fucking, like, what is it called? Like, electric tape or whatever. They wouldn't do it multiple times. They would do, like, a shittily job, right? If you that crazy off drugs. You overly compensating and putting it into a bag, wrapping it up in, like, a fucking blanket, and then putting it into a box and then taping the shit out of the box. Bro, even off the blunt, I'm not doing that much fucking work. So, like, that shit is intentional, man.
I don't know yet. We haven't made those decisions because we're doing the search warrant still. And because of the seriousness of this, they are also going to obtain a search warrant for your house in West Valley.
Definitely premeditated.
Is there anything at that house that we need to know about before we go up there?
For me, no. All that's up there is my clothes.
Okay. So you have the babies been in the garage the whole time?
I never moved them or anything. But yeah, they've been in the garage the whole time.
Oh
so
my
we're talking 8 years ago.
Yes.
I mean, you told me.
I said it, bro. Fully decomposed, that takes time. Years and years. This is crazy, man. Whoever was helping her clean that garage, they should go to jail too. I'm not gonna lie. Make me president. They going to jail for 5 years just because. Just because you're fucking stupid. You can't smell a decomposing body 7 times. Fuck. You're going to jail too. Actually, you know what? For every kid, you get a sentence. So 7 years. 7 years for whoever helped her clean it. I don't give a fuck if it's her daughter, nigga. I don't care. Everybody going to jail. I gotta be honest. And her new crib only closed. Yeah, for sure.
Earlier that.
Yeah, for sure.
That you put the boxes with the babies in them in the cabinet.
Yeah.
Did you ever take them out of that cabinet?
No.
I imagine in the last 9 years, stuff's been in and out of the cabinet.
I think so, because I was just there a month or so ago getting my bed and stuff out of there, and I seen it sitting there.
Right. And so, did anyone in the world know that the baby was in the garage? Okay.
So,
Well, they're saying one of the boxes was on a stack of shelves next to the cabinet. Why would it be there?
unless I moved it or something, but it's not thinking.
Do you know when that might have been?
Before I left, I did. I mean, I haven't been in that house. Only once since I moved out.
It was painfully evident that this case was far from straightforward. While it was
told no one except that officer. Right. Right. Now you feel guilty after almost a decade. Enough to tell the officer. But you haven't told nobody else. I highly doubt it.
Wasn't unheard of for a woman to hide a pregnancy, but doing so multiple times raised serious doubts.
Exactly.
The idea seemed almost impossible to believe. And as the detectives pieced things together, a chilling realization began to take shape.
I want to make sure that there's no more weight on your shoulders. Okay. When you have these babies.
Yes.
You said after they were born and they were blue and you would try to get them to breathe. What would you do to try to get them to breathe?
Sometimes I was so scared, you know.
You shook the baby? You thought that was gonna make it breathe? She's also a moron. Not only is she a terrible individual, she's also a fucking moron. You shook him?
Get him to breathe.
Sometimes I was so scared, you know.
I got nothing to say, bro.
I don't know. I'm
sorry. Like, shake them, sorry.
She even admits it. She's a fucking idiot. I shook them to make them breathe. Oh my God, bro. She's so stupid.
Like that.
Did you have like the suction cup they used to clean out their mouths?
Use my finger and stuff.
Take her
You
away
described-
easy.
You had
Yes.
the one in the tub. That you filled the tub and had.
Yeah, I
We don't need to hear any more. We don't need to hear any more
was
from
that
her.
baby alive when it was born?
I think it was.
Damn, you can't even lie correctly. So now you say every one of them was a stillborn, but now there was one that was alive, and you shook it to death. You are fucking.
You had the one in the tub. That you filled the tub and had.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah,
Was that baby alive when it was born?
I think it was. For a short time.
Now they're alive.
Well, you think if I have baby in the house and just cry, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Well, you say you think it was for a short time. What
Yeah.
was it moving? Did it start to breathe?
No, it wasn't breathe. I could see little heartbeat and then it stopped.
Okay.
I don't think that's how that works.
Not very long at all.
Okay. The one that you had when he was in prison that you were on the toilet. Was that one alive when it was born? Okay. Where were the other two born?
One on the bed and the other on the back.
Is this bitch allergic to hospitals? You just in bed having babies? My nigga. Bro.
Okay. The one
Yo,
dead
bro.
when it was born. Do you think it might have been alive for a short time as well?
It might have.
Detective Beckstrom was left stunned when Megan finally admitted the unthinkable. It wasn't an accident, but actual murders. So now he
No, dead ass. How many niggas are you fucking? Just popping kids out.
asked her the final make or break question.
Did you kill the baby after it was born? What we need is the truth.
I did one of them.
Chat, I know she definitely need to go to jail. But this is why I tell y'all niggas, do not speak to the police, bro. You not smarter than them. You not finna outwit them, my nigga. She is a fucking moron. You expect us to believe over the last 8 years and 7 kids dead in your garage that you only killed one of them on purpose. Does she think we're dumb, stupid, or dumb? Ever heard of Plan B? She don't even know. She not even familiar. She don't even know what a condom is, my nigga.
Which one?
Here's another.
She don't even know what pulling out is. She just let niggas bust in her shit. 8 years, 7 kids. That's terrible. That shit called mathematics, my boy. Like, what the fuck? Is that too expensive for you? Yeah, they make generic Plan B now. Facts, though. Not gonna lie, Amazon got a great fucking deal. Time to stock up.
No, I was just so scared. I was so
Facts.
on drugs so bad. I choked it.
How did you choke it?
Yeah. No, I was just so scared. I was so on drugs so bad. I choked it.
How did you choke it?
Yeah.
Do you think all 4 of these babies were alive when they were born?
Bro, I can't even imagine choking a fucking, like, a regular person, bro. You know how long it takes to kill somebody from choking? But you choke a newborn baby that just popped out of your stanky ass cunt. Yes, I'm gonna say that. I don't care. That popped out of your stank ass puss. And then you choke it to death. Get her the fuck out of ugly. She is absolutely hideous. I'm gonna be honest. She is absolutely hideous. Look at them long ass flip flops. Yuck. Nasty. And you know she got that build where her legs mad skinny, but the top is just oh my God, just monstrous. Just hanging off the sides and the back and the front. Built like a fucking ice cream cone, my nigga. No. Go to the dollar store. They got some now next to the pregnancy test. Oh, really? Hold on. This is good information to know. No, put me on. Them stanky toes out. Yeah. She needs to, we need to stop.
I'm pretty sure
And get to
one
a
of them
point.
wasn't.
And did you choke the others?
Yes, I did.
And you put them in a towel, put them in garbage bags, and then put them in a box and put it in the garage.
Yes.
So one was dead when it was born, and the other three you choked. And why?
Is she on drugs right now? Bro, she is being too truthful. What the fuck?
Oh no. Scared, I was in shock.
Have you ever told anyone this?
I ain't never been scared and choked somebody to death.
So when we run
Gotta be honest.
DNA tests, will they all be Darren's?
Yes, I will.
Is there any?
He was in jail though. How the fuck he have 7 kids with you? Yeah, your timeline not adding up, shorty.
Anything else we need to know about?
No.
This ain't no 2 truths and a lie.
Right.
Oh, God.
As the detective left the room, he could barely contain the emotions that overwhelmed him. It had been the hardest interrogation of his career.
Once I'm out of her sight, my hands went to my knees, and I had to take several breaths to really process. Holy, she had killed these babies.
Egghead ass nigga.
Back at the crime scene, the officers had been searching the garage for over 3 hours, and the unease they felt couldn't be measured. No one could have predicted what other surprises lay in store for them.
This was probably one of the longest days in my career. It was emotionally.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about this,
straining,
bro. Get back to the
physically
investigation,
exhausting.
my boy.
And the feeling in
I
the
don't give a
air
fuck.
was dread, but
Be honest.
also determination to find out what in the hell actually happened.
These are exactly the emotions you should be feeling. I don't need to know that.
Eventually, we found baby number 3.
It didn't take long before the officers found the third body, packed tightly in a box and sealed with layers of duct tape. When they carefully opened it, they found the body to be wrapped in a plastic bag and covered in vinyl. As their search continued, they uncovered a 4th body, followed by a 5th, hidden under 2 blankets and 2 bath tiles in the bottom left corner of a cubby. But just when they thought they had seen it all, the biggest shock was still about to come.
I'm told that there is a 5th baby found.
Bro, I don't even have any words, bro. This is the worst of the worst, bro. Like, I get it, right? Let's play devil's advocate real quick. Duct tape. Ooh, she. No, bro. Duct tape, bro. Like, come on, bro. Duct tape. Come on. Dude, I get it, right? Let's play devil's advocate a little bit. Let's say you do have a stillborn child, like, one time, and you panic. Okay, understandable. What about the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th time? This is, I don't understand what the motive is. I would assume, personally, based off of, like, my experience watching these types of shits, the husband or whoever did not fucking want her, bro, and she crashed out. She's like, I don't want to have this nigga kid. I'm gonna choke it out. One time is one thing, and it's a stillborn. You choking the shit. The drugs ain't that bad, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
The home. Now it's becoming almost exhausting. How many could there be? And what is going on?
Right, Megan. I'm really happy with how far you've come, but I'm concerned that you haven't told me everything. How many do you think there possibly could be?
Uh-oh, she finna switch the number.
Before I can think
There
of.
you go.
I don't.
Okay. They are up to 5.
Damn, you killed so many babies, you don't even remember.
And so now that there's 5, are you still only certain that one of them was dead when it was born? And so the other 4 were alive?
There could be more. Like I said, I can't remember a damn thing.
How many do you?
But you remember you choked them. You remember exactly where you had some of them. You remember the instance before you choked them. You remember that you was scared and paranoid. You remember basically fucking everything. We're not slow, bro.
You think there would be?
I'd say 8 or 9.
Damn!
When they're done searching the garage,
Holy fuck! 8 or 9?
they are going to search the rest of the house. Will they find any more?
No.
Bro, how much fucking do you have to do? That's a kid for every fucking year. Jesus Christ.
Okay. So there could be 8 or 9.
Yeah, it could be. But I know there's no more than that. And I know there's none in the house. I mean, you'd smell them if they were in the house.
Right. Did the smell from the garage ever come in the house?
No.
It would just be out in the garage.
People said it was some smell, you know, like in the heat of the summer. We had cats and stuff, and you know, and I think it was always just blamed on them.
Did you just leave it open?
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying Darren never knew?
No, and I told you, only me. I've kept this to myself for 18 years.
So I'm the only
18 years? Wait, what? Where did that come from? The longest I knew it was 9 years. 18? Oh no. Yeah, she need the maximum penalty, bro.
person that you've ever told.
Yes.
The numbers kept growing, but the officers knew they had to proceed with caution. The line of questioning soon shifted, as Detective Beckstrom began to consider Darren's possible involvement, due to something Megan had said earlier during the interrogation that had caught his attention.
Bro, leave this nigga alone, bro. He ain't got nothing to do with that. That nigga been in and out of jail for the whole time. He ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. I'm just gonna call it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but he didn't have nothing to do with this shit.
You mentioned that Darren should have.
Why would he call the cops on himself? That's fucking sped. Especially after all of these years. What didn't make no sense. Even if the nigga felt guilty, he wouldn't do that.
What do you mean by that? Did you tell her?
No. I don't know why. I think my mind was just so out of it. You know, all I focused on was the next fix. But how can you not know? How can you sleep with someone every night and not know that?
When we're talking about Darren knowing that you were pregnant because he's in your bed, those are miscarriages. And so did you just tell him that you miscarried?
Yeah.
Okay. And so when you told him that it was a miscarriage, he never asked what you did with the miscarriage. Okay.
It was hard to believe that Darren had simply stumbled upon the body in his garage without any clue where it could have come from. Could he have known more than he was letting on?
I don't think he knows.
Meanwhile, back at the crime scene, officers made another grim discovery.
I'd be
the
highly
6th and
surprised.
7th bodies wrapped in sweaters and
6,
stuffed into a
7.
box inside a cabinet.
This is
It
serious.
was a moment that left everyone reeling,
This is serious.
but they still pressed on to determine if there were more than 7. They even searched Megan's former home in West Valley, leaving no stone unturned. While they found no additional bodies, they did uncover Xanax, marijuana, and drug paraphernalia, painting a bleak picture of her life. Megan Huntsman was arrested and booked into...
God. Yo, bro, watch who you busting in, bro. Look at this. Look at this creature. Watch what you busting in, bro. I'm dead serious. Like, gang. Huh?
The Utah County Jail on 6 counts of murder.
Someone put 7 kids in her, bro. 7. Actively, they chose to do that. Oof.
However, the case was far from complete.
Ew,
Still,
indeed.
there were pieces of the puzzle that didn't quite fit, and to fill in the gaps, investigators brought Darren in for questioning.
I'm Detective Dan Dexter, so I'm trying to talk to everybody, make sure I know that it's been a horrible day for a lot of you. So you're not in trouble right now. I'm just trying to understand everything that's happened. So she's saying that baby was a miscarriage after he went in prison.
That's what she told me. Is that what she's still saying?
Yes. We did get a search warrant in the house, and there's more than one. And so, how many times was your wife pregnant?
I have 3 daughters, and I know one other time that she had a miscarriage. I never knew she was pregnant with.
I knew it. He did not know, bro. He said we have $3, and I didn't even know, bro. I knew it, gang. There's no way. He haven't even been around for real. He just busting in her and then going to jail.
2 of my daughters until she
Come on,
was
bro.
4 or 5 months along. And then she told me, I don't know, sir.
He's a loser too, don't get me wrong, but
How many was it?
honestly, fuck it. He getting a year in jail just
You
cause.
were kidding me.
I'm not.
L pops. He getting a year or 2. Fuck it. At this
She
point.
said that the first one was shortly after you moved into the house.
Give him 12 months.
Oh my God.
And that the last one, she was pregnant by you before you went to prison.
Wait, so she says they're all mine?
That's what she says. And that's why I'm glad.
Yeah,
you're
give
here,
us the
because
timeline, buddy. Because if you was in jail in and out, how is it possible all of them were yours?
I would have thought that if she was pregnant 7 times in the 10-year period that you lived in that house, then surely you would have known.
Holy.
Darren was visibly shaken by the disturbing revelations. He buried his face in his hands and began to sob as the weight of the situation hit him hard. But despite his tears, there was more he needed to explain.
You said you knew that she was pregnant once. Are you talking about one other time than the miscarriage, or are you talking about something else?
That's the only time I know. I was so messed up on freaking drugs, and I don't know what was going on.
I can tell that you know about more than what you're telling me. Megan hid pregnancies from everybody until shortly before she had kids. But you're saying that she told you when she was 4 months along. I believe that you knew about these pregnancies.
I
Oh,
swear.
hold on. He might though. Now that he brought that up, that's actually a good point. He might though. I want to know what drugs they was doing for him to go to jail that long. And bro, it's definitely meth or something for sure. Meth, crack, or heroin. One of them 300%.
Before she had kids. But you're saying that she told you when she was 4 months along. I believe that you knew about these pregnancies.
I swear to God, I never knew about all these pregnancies.
But what's happened here is tragic.
It had to be one of them hard ones,
But I
bro.
don't think that you killed these babies and hid them. I think that you were married to a woman who was
It
going to
definitely
do
wasn't
her
weed,
way,
I'll tell you that much.
and then you were done fighting
But it
with
wasn't cocaine, it was crack, for sure.
her, and so you allowed her to make these decisions. Is that what happened?
I never would think that she would put babies in a box and freaking.
So what did you think she was doing with these pregnancies?
I didn't realize she was pregnant 7 freaking times.
I'm a married man. You know your wife's pregnant. And so...
Not if you in and
she's
out of
telling
jail,
me
dumbass
that
nigga.
the only one that you weren't around for is when you went to prison.
Honest to God, I didn't know that there were 7 babies in my garage.
I know.
I never knew there was one in there. Do you think I would have go out and clean the garage and then, you know what I mean?
I understand where you're coming from. I'm not saying you knew they were in the garage, but I'm saying you had to know that they were brought into the world.
Even though Darren claimed he had no idea about the pregnancies,
I believe
the
him.
detective
I'll be
wasn't ready
honest.
to accept it at face value.
I believe him.
Your wife has
I don't think he
admitted
knew.
to some crimes, to some horrible things.
I don't think
she
so.
admits that she killed someone after they were born. Like I said, she's being completely honest. And I really wish you were too.
Uh-oh, does he know something?
I didn't know she was killing kids, and I didn't know she was put in boxes. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how she could give birth and then... I don't know.
Bro, this lady, like, is already telling you everything that you need to know. Stop trying to make this like a extra read all about it as like investigation, bro. He don't know, gang. He don't know. And you keep trying to coerce this fucking confession out of him is just odd. She already told you everything that needs to be known. You're not finna get the next, like, you're not getting Easter off this year, my nigga. Just cause you get him too. Like, it's okay, man.
Were you there when any of these were born?
No, sir. No, sir. I swear.
What we want to do is we want to do what's right. We want to have closure for these children. We want to have closure for your kids that are alive. For these babies' grandparents. I mean, these babies were in a garage.
My nigga, he don't know. She already confessed to everything. Get off this nigga back. It's actually irritating now. He didn't do shit, bro.
Years? I never knew that. No. I never knew that.
Holy fuck.
I don't want to say nothing else.
Yeah, exactly, bro. He trying to get a false confession. I would just call for a lawyer at this point. You're not finna try to implicate me into this shit. She already admitted everything. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
This is looking bad. I had no idea that she was killing kids and putting them in boxes. I swear to God.
Okay.
But I want an attorney, though. Wouldn't you?
I can't.
Chat, this is what I told y'all, bro. Don't talk to these niggas. Even if you're fucking innocent, bro. Because they gonna try to get you to say something that you shouldn't say.
I give you that advice. I'm not in your situation, and I don't think I ever will be.
No, you won't.
So. Okay. All right, hold on just a second. We'll get you upstairs in just a minute.
Although Darren seemed
Good
like
shit,
a
bro.
potential suspect in the case, there was no evidence
Smart.
to link him to the murders.
Smart.
Eventually, Darren requested an attorney.
Call for the attorney, bro. They trying to get you to confess. No.
Bringing the interrogation to an abrupt end. What worked in his favor was a simple but strong point. If he had known about the bodies in the garage, it was unlikely he would have started cleaning it so soon after his release from prison. Darren was released from custody, and the investigation moved forward with Megan still behind bars.
This ugly bitch.
All the evidence collected from the garage, including the boxes,
Ugly
plastic
ass
bags,
bitch.
and layers of duct tape, was sent to the lab
Disgusting
for analysis,
asshole.
and the results were conclusive.
Trifling ass.
Every single fingerprint belonged
Stank
to Megan.
ass.
Not a
pH levels in the fucking toilet, my nigga.
trace of Darren's prints was found on any of the items. With this, the
They
focus
swear- I
shifted
swear
to
they
the
be trying to
medical
make you say
examiner,
shit you didn't
where
do, bro.
DNA testing was conducted to confirm
don't
the
make no
father
damn
of the
sense.
babies.
I ain't had
The
nothing to do
results
with
were as
this.
expected. Darren was the biological father of all 7 children. However, one heartbreaking fact remained clear. During their entire
Damn, that nigga busting in that shit. All 7? Okay.
10 years of living together, and even after he went to prison in
Okay.
2006, Darren had no idea he had fathered 7 children.
Yeah,
Megan had
he
hidden everything from him and
He was fucking with her that much? I'm not putting 7 kids in nobody, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not doing that one. I'll do like 3 max. If we really feeling spicy, we might throw out a 4th one. But bitch, 3 times the charm. 3 times the charm, bro. Fuck out of. At least not one that looked like that. No, exactly. No, actually, that's actually a better point. Cause like seven of these. 7 of these. Seven of these? No, thank you, bro. I'm good off you.
no idea he had fathered 7 children. Megan had hidden everything from him and everyone else. It was now time for the final decision.
Justice for 6 babies
ugly
killed
as
right after
fuck.
birth by their own mother as she pleads guilty to 6 counts of murder.
And the judge
She
gave
is
her the
ugly as
maximum
shit.
sentence that could keep her locked up for the rest of her life.
On February 12, 2015, Megan was formally charged with 6 counts of first-degree murder. Having admitted to killing 6 of her children while claiming one was stillborn, she was sentenced to 6 terms of 5 years to life to be served consecutively.
30 years. Please tell me she didn't get parole though.
Stillborn. She was sentenced to 6 terms of 5 years to life to be served consecutively, which meant she would spend the rest of her life in prison.
No
The
parole,
case
right?
left everyone involved deeply shaken. It was incomprehensible how a mother could commit such horrific acts. It also highlighted the devastating impact of drugs, which had completely destroyed Megan's mental health and led her down this dark and tragic path.
Fuck the drugs. Y'all not finna make this a think piece about how drugs are bad. Niggas do drugs every day. Not everybody is killing all of their children and choking them to death right after they have them. That's not happening. Y'all not finna try to convince me. This ain't no fucking PSA, my nigga. I'm not convinced.
Megan had a family that she was raising.
Fuck Megan.
But on the
Fuck
flip
that
side
bitch,
of that
Megan.
coin, she also had 7 dead children in her garage that she had.
I never met a Megan that I even like. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna say it. There's not a Megan I ever met I liked. So GG's, bro.
Murdered. I don't know what her motive was. I don't care what her
Fuck
motive
Megan.
was. But the fact of the matter is she did it, and that was unfathomable to me.
What are your thoughts on this case? Was it just drugs which led to Megan killing her children, or were there some other dark motives? How did Darren not know anything about his wife's pregnancies after living together for 10 years? We'd love to hear from you. If there's a case you'd like us to cover, don't hesitate to drop.
Not knowing that she had the babies is a little bit strange, or not knowing that she was pregnant. But you also have to realize she's a fat fuck. And she said, I don't show when I'm pregnant. Sorry, not sorry, bro. Like, I'm not trying to body shame, but I am also. Like, the fuck? But I am also. The fuck? Big ass bitch. You don't even show pregnancy, my nigga? Get the fuck up out of here, gang. Dude, this world is so fucking cooked. We're so fried.